Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on private property.
Apply for your home loan with the bank awarded Best Home Loans Product in Africa. Make things happen. Nedbank.
Welcome to Win a Home, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank. In tonight's show, it's a race against the clock. Our contestants will have half the time and less than half the budget they had for the last 2 rooms to complete their challenge. Watch the drama unfold as budgets run low and time runs out.
Previously on Win a Home, the design edition, our contestants were challenged with decorating their lounges. Due to ongoing illness, Glorina had to leave Team Detail. Blueprint nearly broke their cladding, and Bespoke took a risk with a digital print. On Judgment Day, Bespoke was told their wall colour didn't complement their decor, and Detail emerged as winners with a promise of a surprise reward. Having failed to come first, both Bespoke and Blueprint had to vote team members out. The former said goodbye to Sianda, and the latter drew a tie between Wanga and Bridget. So their mentor, Grant Webster, cast the vote that put Bridget out the door.
You need team players in a team, even if someone might be better talented or whatever it is. The aspect of how does everybody work together is more important than how many great people can you fit in one room.
These are the contestants that remain. One of them will be going home tonight. Who will it be?
I'm quite excited to go into the next challenge because I figure it can't be any worse than the living room.
Welcome back to the studio, contestants. You don't have a lot of time, so I'll keep this short and sweet. In this week's challenge, you'll be completing the dining room. You will only have 48 hours and 20,000 rand.
48 hours, man. Are they insane?
I can maybe get a table. Forget the chairs.
That's right. You only have 2 days to complete a dining room with table settings for 6 people. It's challenges like this that put your time management, financial savvy, and most importantly, your creativity to the test. Only the winning team will be safe from elimination. The worst performing team will lose a member. And your time starts now. What are you waiting for? Clock's ticking. It's time to design.
Each of our teams have been assigned a top interior designer as a mentor. Grant Webster with Blueprint, Schane Anderson with Detail, and Ntokhozo and Ntuli with Bespoke. It's time to speedily make a game plan.
Okay, guys, we have less time. We have the dining room to finish. We need to just talk about what we're going to do.
We are changing the color of our walls. The judges commented on it. We just can't seem to pick the right paint, so it's got to go.
The paint color was not that
Yes, I
great,
heard
so
you telling me that they weren't happy.
We're thinking maybe of Bright Idea
Okay.
or of Sure.
The dining room concept is to create the Cuban feel that we created in the TV room, to bringing the colors from the wallpaper also into the dining room.
You need to choose a color that's sort of in the background of everything that's going to work with all the colors, as well as what else you're going to put for the dining space that you are now designing. So I like this one more.
I think we're just going to listen to her on this one because we don't have a lot of money and we need all the help we can get.
Okay, go, 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 go. Let's go, team, let's win!
Meanwhile, Team Blueprint visit their mentor Grant Webster at his office for a little expert advice.
Grant to me is like Philippe Stark. He's bold and animated, so he's like, you guys better win. So go big and doing stuff that's like, so we've been coming out second place, so we need to win.
Okay, so let's go and just put down some numbers for what we think we're going to spend. How much money on a table?
Probably 3, 5.
6 chairs. How much a chair?
750 to 800.
Yeah.
First things first, 20K, write a list down, write your essentials. The 6 chairs, the dining table, a server, the cutlery.
The numbers that you've chosen seem to be reasonable. $20,700. Yes! I think you're going to find a lot of people sweating to get this project finished in 48 hours because I don't think everybody went and did this little sum here. You better eat up because you got 48 hours, so get a move on.
Sorry, Blueprint, you can't have your cake and eat it. As for last week's winning twosome, Detail are feeling good about having made their mentor proud.
Is this the winning team?
How are you?
I'm finding you.
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
That's good. Hello, cool. How are you? That's good. And how does it feel to win?
No, it feels great, eh?
Is it?
Yeah.
We know what we're capable of now, united, because obviously we've had so many trials that we haven't actually had it smooth. So now that we actually won and we know that we're doing something right, so now it's what's the next challenge? How do we get that right?
Just a tip for you, basically, is to lay your table. Start with a beautiful underplate, your plates, do serviette detail, be quite visual in terms of your glasses, and then also keep your table low.
So Schane is explaining the importance of layering a table. I just know about a knife and fork and a spoon, so I've got a lot to learn.
Okay, guys, get going. Remember the detail and keep layering. Go for it.
Cool. Thanks, Schane.
Okay, bye.
Last year's Winner Home competition saw our design contestants decorate apartments inspired by the 4 elements. And Donald Kumalo won with his theme of air. He walked away with a massive windfall of 100,000 Rand and an incredible boost to his career.
Today we're catching up with last year's winner of Winner Home in the middle of his new project in 4 West Johannesburg. Hey, there you are.
Kanya.
How you doing, Donald?
Very well, how's it, man?
Great to see you.
Well, welcome to this Joburg home that I'm currently busy with. As you can see, it's quite modern, quite minimalist. I mean, the furniture is quite low, which sort of makes the space feel bigger because your eye just wanders out into the distance. But you know, you can warm up the space, like with what I've done here. The cushions done in this burnt orange. Sort of the textures of the cushion sort of lets you in, and the color, the punches of color makes it more exciting.
Donald, I can see your personal touch all over this room. What tips do you have for our viewers?
You know, Kanya, if you want to add personality into your home, but you don't want to clutter up your space, think of collections. Like a collection of candles on your dining room table would add romance to your room. And think of different objects like glasses and vases that you can put flowers and greenery in. Gives you color and bring nature into the home.
Okay, so what are you busy with right now?
We're busy upstairs in the master suite, so it's still quite hectic. And I'm so glad that you're so tall, because I don't have a ladder, and you are going to help me upstairs. Up you go, up you go.
Here's Kanya getting a taste of what it's like to be a contestant. If anyone knows how big the opportunity is for the finalists, it's Donald.
So the wallpaper is done, Kanya. I picked this color because I thought it was calming, and in a bedroom where you spend most of your time, by the way, you really want it to be a space that you can relax and that is calming on the senses, and it takes away that visual clutter.
So Donald, how has the response been to your design style since winning Winner Home?
The response has been phenomenal. I mean, the competition really puts you on a national stage and really exposes you to so many different kinds of people, and if you do well, people come to you for that specific style.
Since winning as 2014's Winner Home's top designer, Donald's been in the spotlight and in high demand. He's worked on several big projects that have allowed him to express his creativity and has even appeared on top billing. One thing is for sure, coming out on top has been a springboard to greatness.
Okay, let me help you there. Come on.
If Donald's learned anything from his working journey, he says it's that you can make your own rules and just as easily break them. But the ultimate in luxury will always be comforts.
Well, you heard it from the winner himself.
Make it easy, make it breezy, like air.
Like Donald, one of this year's finalists will also receive 100,000 Rand as the winning designer. But you can win big too. Simply vote online for your favorite team at winnerhome.tv and you'll be entered into our grand prize draw, where you could win a 2-bedroom home at Ilala Views in Durban, or the all-new Mercedes-Benz GLC, or 50,000 Rands worth of LG products. Our bonus prize this week is Plascon paint to the retail value of 10,000 Rand to transform your living spaces. To enter, SMS the keyword Plascon plus your name and town to 33728. SMSs cost R1.50, entries close at midnight on the 28th of September, and T's and C's can be found on winnerhome.tv. Each SMS also puts you in line to win the grand prize. When we return, Blueprints have to think outside the curtain box. Detail gets testy over a table, and Bespoke wish their problems were that simple.
Plascon, the paint with up to 15 years quality guarantee.
Welcome back to Winner Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
With 48 hours and 20,000 Rand, our contestants are making record time running around shopping. I'd like to call it Design, Dine and Dash.
For me, going big and failing is better than being safe and just coming out second. So I'm amped, I'm ready, I'm happy, I'm home.
Team Blueprint is looking for alternative places to shop to save money. They can't afford curtains, so they're getting creative.
Well, we're using beads. That was our mentor's advice. Once we started looking, we couldn't find the real look that we wanted. What do you think of this one?
I don't know.
You can put the
Isn't
other
that a
one
bit
down.
Hawaii?
Eh? It's Hawaiian. Should we ask Fis about this?
Yo, 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 yo!
What do you think?
I'm not sure.
Yeah?
Remember Grant said it might look good?
Yeah.
So when it's in front of us now, I don't know.
It was very interesting to see what the boys was thinking and what I was thinking. It was a lot of fun.
I don't know. Because we don't want to go for that bespoke look where everything looks a bit...
Little bit Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, Cuban look. Look what they're going for. Nah, not for us. Not for us.
Definitely not us.
Us, yeah.
We can't sell it to bespoke though.
We can't sell it to bespoke though. Not for
Bespoke,
us.
if you want?
If you want it.
Losing a member, I think that was a blessing in disguise somehow.
We are gelling, working together, and there hasn't been no fights, and we are just flowing through.
My queen, we have found the winning objects. These are our curtains, guys. Yay!
Oh, they're quite nice.
They're quite nice. We'll put
It's
them
what
on
we've
me
been looking
for the whole time. These are gonna go on the big window. So when these are hang there, when it's got that sea breeze, it's gonna have that chicky sound. It's just gonna be amazing. Yes, my queen, we have won this challenge. Tell them, Wanga, hashtag what?
Hashtag bold.
Hashtag what?
Bold. Hashtag
Blueprint, baby.
Yeah, we had a wonderful day. I don't know if it's surprising, but we had a good day.
Are Bespoke having an equally good day picking colours at the paint shop?
We're changing our paint color because the judges weren't too impressed with our revenge, but the gogos can still come smoke their Cubans. That's the Midlands Marsh.
Midlands Marsh.
We
Where is
tested
that?
that, didn't we? It sounds very familiar.
I think it's almost the same as Evening Glade.
Yeah.
Actually.
Are these two blue?
Yeah, I think so.
Should we go test the Gillian Jade?
Yes.
Okay. And the evening
Monsoon
grass.
Lagoon. Yes.
Monsoon Lagoon. Let's go find test.
To Canside Plascon, green isn't just a colour, as they're actively committed to implementing environmentally considerate practices in every aspect of the business. They are also always looking for new ways to manufacture products that are kinder to the planet through innovation.
Oh, that looks very nice.
That's very
That's
nice.
lovely.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Team Detail are out shopping for a table to end all tables.
Our dining room concept is to keep it very simple. We've got a very minimalistic look.
I think this table is beautiful because, you know, you can still see the actual raw look.
Yeah, I agree with you. It does look beautiful. It looks a lot beautiful than this white table. But, I mean, a table's a table, for goodness sake.
No, Travis, I think this table is the focal point of our dining room. It's not a table as a table.
But
I
we
just
can dress
love
it up
this.
to be a focal point. Rather get something that's within our budget and spend it more on dressing it.
This is extremely modern as compared to this organic. You can still see the grains just as we've done with...
But Jackie, this is 10,000 Rand compared to this table that is 6.
Yeah, I understand, Travis.
Yes.
But if we're taking this table, then I'm getting to pick the chairs, definitely.
We found the best upholsterer in Durban. She's very fast and she's very well priced and she really goes the extra mile for us.
Hi, we're here. When is your deadline?
Lunchtime tomorrow.
Lunchtime tomorrow. So when is the soonest you can get it to us?
Yes.
Lunchtime tomorrow. Yay! This is what we love you though. So, we went to a decor shop and we bought inexpensive dining chairs and now we're gonna zhuzh them up and give them a bit of luxury and prettiness.
Because we are bespoke.
Yes.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Guys, I think I can do this, actually. I have to be great at
No. Please,
I've got this, boo. I got this.
No, you don't get it, boo.
Because I know how to sew. And I just, I wanted to show the other girls, like, hey, this is what I got.
Keita's trying to prove a point that she knows how to sew, but she hasn't really done it since standard 5. And the fact that she said standard 5 means a lot.
How do you lift this again?
Yeah,
Rush.
nice.
How do you lift this again?
Oh dear.
It's like driving a car. You switch it on first.
Oh, it's off.
Zimkita, she thought she can sew.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Sewing is like my second nature. I was born to sew.
Rush, you can come sew now. I'm done.
Okay, no, not really.
The bespoke girls decide to leave their needlework to the pros, while Detail have a bright idea.
We're upcycling some elements of our table. We've taken copper tubing and using a serviette rings. It's our secret.
So the idea is to basically engrave or laser cut Simon's name or Anne's name into these, and voila.
So simple, it's pure genius. Meanwhile, back on site, Bespoke are about to shoulder a blow.
At the end of day 1, Ntokozo's standing in the room and she gives us bad news.
Where are the chairs?
We've taken those to be reupholstered.
Oh, okay.
Show the fabric.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Here's the fabric. We're doing them in this. All 6 of them.
Okay, all 6 of them.
Yes.
Okay. Have you considered the patterns? Because they come from 2 completely different type of tones. And I'm just worried if you cover all 6 chairs, it's going to fight against each other. It's just going to look like a catastrophe.
I don't know what we're going to do.
Phone her now.
Phone her now.
As for Blueprints, they are sneaking their table onto site with seconds to spare before the lockdown for the day.
Oh man, we just got the table now. We got from the decor store. It was a bit late, so they got it from another store. And here it is. I just hope nobody's watching. Got it? Sideways, sideways. Home sweet home.
Home sweet home, just in the nick of time, Team Blueprints. It's a new day and the final one of the dining room challenge. And if the contestants thought it was going to be all downhill from here, they are wrong. What is Kanya going to throw at them now?
To really put your design and time management to the test, we've decided to make things a little bit more difficult for you. Contestants, welcome to your next solo challenge.
There's a solo challenge on top of the ridiculous 48 hours. I'm done.
This week, you will have 500 Rand to find, make, or buy a show-stopping dining room table centerpiece.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with 500 bucks for a centerpiece.
The designer behind the chosen piece will be safe from elimination. No one said it was going to be easy on Winner Home. Good luck.
I'm quite excited for this solo challenge. I have an idea and I think it's going to work and blow everyone's minds.
Remember, you have only 1 month left before we close our competition to win a 2-bedroom apartment in Durban, or a luxury car, or 50,000 rands worth of appliances by either entering online at winnerhome.tv or by entering our weekly SMS competitions where you can win bonus prizes too. Welcome back to Winner Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
There's only a few hours left in the final day of the dining room challenge. Only a winning room or a winning centerpiece can guarantee safety in elimination. Our contestants have to design to survive.
So is Team Detail surviving?
I'm installing my light installation. Budgets are tight, so we found a workaround to make something effective and wow, but within budget. So I'm hanging the lights, and Jackie pipes up. She doesn't like the eggs.
The actual LED string is attached to this battery power switch, which looks like an egg, a white egg.
It looks awesome, right?
No, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
I love it, but this is my problem. I don't understand. Who puts eggs on these? Like, in really?
We don't know what to do. We weren't expecting these switch eggs, so it's either go up go down,
Much lower.
or try and hide them.
Don't know whether we should get rid of them. If we get rid of them, then the light isn't functional. So it's just, yeah, it's a problem.
Meanwhile, mentor Grant Webster has arrived on site to check in with blueprints, but they're nowhere to be found and things don't look on track.
And my clients say, I'm late. Where are these guys? Where is the furniture? After half an hour, I'm sending them a bill.
Seems the contestants were not on site because they were too busy preparing table centerpieces for their solo challenge.
So this is a champagne bowl that we have cut to shape. We've cut the top part. Cost me close to nothing to have this glass. And you can actually buy this for almost like 50 rand. So basically the idea is to light up your candle and have this on top of that, which just looks amazing as a centerpiece. I think you're gonna love my project, my solo project that is. How about that, guys? Nice one.
So I finally found what I wanted. But now I'm nervous because I'm not too sure if it's actually too big for the table now that there's so much happening.
Jacqueline's centerpiece is made up of entirely organic elements, bringing a little of what is outside in.
I'm really nervous, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Basically, for my single challenge, what I've got is this beautiful Kia timber. It's 4 pieces that I joined together, glue them up. Basically, what this guy is, it's the centerpiece. I'm just gonna add these beautiful guys on it, like so. I've got this beautiful candle that I bought from the deco store. It's got a very lovely scent to it. And you drop him in there, and I've got my centerpiece. This guy also here is food safe, so it's like you're all-in-one centerpiece / food safe / it looks hot.
But how are things going with the main dining room challenge?
This week, we definitely focused on time management.
We're working better this week, not because we're missing a member, but because we have less money to spend.
We went to collect the reupholstered chairs.
Some of their chairs are half upholstered, some half not. Bring them in and they don't look too bad.
The chairs might not be a problem, but there's still one item that's dishing up the drama.
We have this huge fork and spoon, wooden artwork piece, whatever, and we thought it might be great to paint it white. And we just found like a random tin of white paint inside.
Dip it in the paint, I'm like, I've got this, easy. No, I don't got this.
When she pulled it out, it looked like she stuck it in like buttermilk.
Oh, wow. This is not turning out the way we're supposed to. This must be a pretty run down of paint for a paint effect, but it is not working.
Oh, it was primer, it wasn't paint. Nobody checked that.
We have to paint the whole thing white.
So we'll dip this one up to here.
Yeah.
Paint problems almost solved. Team Bespoke suddenly find themselves up against the clock. But at least they're not as far behind as Team Blueprint, who seem to be in another galaxy.
Basically, we're working, me and Wanga get into the Star Wars fever. So we play that warm game, and then next thing Rochelle comes here. Oh, come on, can't we play?
What are you doing? Please finish the table.
Okay.
You're not gonna laugh if it becomes last.
Sorry, Rashi! Our queen!
Sure, the time pressure. I actually thought we could do it. It's more the budget I'm worried about. But yeah, it's actually the second day and there's like almost nothing done.
Chandeliers here, our custom-made lights, and we're drilling holes into the ceiling.
We touching something? Nothing.
That's the ceiling, that's where it ends.
Ceiling, this big, screw, this big. The difference, I'm panicking. Me and Rochelle are gonna have to run to the store and get a bigger rod so we can put it in there. We're gonna leave, Wanga's gonna carry on doing some more stuff, and we are in trouble. I hope we make it in time.
While the other teams are frantically trying to fix their problems, Detail are once again sailing along to the finish line.
Out of all the teams, I think we handle our time pressure very well because I think we focus. So when it's time to work, it's time to work.
We're in Durban, so we went for a very laid-back look. It's also a family home where you're going to be dining with friends and family, not particularly the Queen.
Hi, Detail.
Hey, Kanya, what's up?
Oh, great. Guys, this looks refreshing.
Thanks
Just
a
in
lot.
time for spring.
Indeed.
Can I have a seat?
Of course.
Please, nice of you to join us.
Get comfortable. Since you won last week's challenge, I have a little surprise for both of you. How does a all expenses paid spa day sound?
Yes, Kanya. Yes. Yay! Like it was so exciting. Some relaxing to be done.
Unfortunately, there's no spa pampering for Team Bespoke. Kanya's dropped in to see how they're finishing up.
Just gonna hang this up there.
Just say
tall. Let me hold the grapes and then there we go.
Okay,
great.
What do you think about the table?
It's quite nice. I like it.
Thank you.
You guys finished?
Of course we are. What do you mean?
Like finishing touches, that's it.
Well, you have a few more hours to go.
We don't know if we have all the elements that make it beautiful for us to win. I don't know.
Meanwhile, Team Blueprints are nowhere near their finishing touches, having been delayed by their ongoing installation problem.
Hey, Blueprint.
Hey, Kay.
What's up, Kay? Guys, where is your dining room table?
Right here.
Guys, I do not see 6 seats.
There's somewhere here. We
And
have
I
3.
do see holes in the roof and open-ended cords.
Well, there's a story behind that. Disorganized order.
You do realize if you do not complete the challenge, your solo challenge won't save you.
What?
You could be going home.
We're not going home though, okay?
Right.
Kaya comes in and he tells us there's an hour left. We have nothing done. Basically, it's the lights, the pendant lamp that we've designed. That's not even working out. And I'm thinking, I just hope we make it in time because I feel like we're the only team that's always late.
Blueprint eventually get their light bulb moment, but is it in time? Fortunately, the solo challengers have a later deadline, and for the most part, these seem to be coming along nicely, but some are more creative than others.
First of all, wooden base plate. Then, concrete bowl. Followed by a vase, but wait. And then the secret ingredient, winner home board games. Hopefully the entertainment factor wows the judges and they have some fun. And just to finish it off, add a bit of life. Drop a floating candle in it. And light. And we're done. Now time for some winner home trivia. Who was on the cover of the first Rolling Stones magazine? Do you guys know? It was John Lennon.
I have my candles, a vase with pretty flowers. I've got these oriental lilies, and then my tray. This is the best. I've chosen 3 candles just for balance, in design. Things look better in odd numbers. And these are vanilla scented, just to create like a nice ambience and a nice mood when you walk in. I had no idea what my solo challenge was going to be this morning when I woke up. But now I figured something out. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll have to wait and see. I'm actually doing a terrarium. It's made out of a cake stand and a cake dome, which one usually would find on a dining room table. This is a succulent that's in a little pot plant, and I've got 2 pincushion proteas, and I just stuck them in a little bit of oasis just to let them live a bit longer, with water, obviously. And it's Heritage Month, so I thought this pincushion protea is a great nod to our heritage this month.
I knew that I want to do something with light, but not flowers. Everyone does flowers, so I want to do something with light and color to bring in more richness because our table is only white, so I want to bring in more color. And then I'm just using different sizes of wine glasses for dimension and different colors as well. And then I'll just put different colors of paper on there. So that is my LED tea light lamp for your dining room table.
I thought of using this for a flower vase. It has little motifs on it. And then to zhuzh it up, I thought of using pincushion flower that goes with our color in the room. And then my secret weapon. to unleash my inner rock star. Ta-da! I decided on miniature guitars. What is Cuban music without guitars? What I was thinking is to place this in the middle of the table for my centerpiece, then to take the guitars to place them even like this. And ta-da! My individual challenge with a little bit of Cuban fever.
As the prize for winning last week's lounge challenge, Team Detail have won a luxurious spa treatment. While Travis is able to relax, Jacqueline can't seem to leave her anxiety behind.
Something I really needed, hey? 48 hours hard work, minimum budget, it's been stressful, knots in my back. My body's gonna enjoy this.
So I'm lying there, she's massaging me, the music is just perfect, but I can't get this project out of my head. That's the problem. That's the only irritating thing.
After the taste of that massage, I just want to win more and more and more. So let's hope we got this one.
When we return, the decorating drama continues. Don't forget to enter online for our grand prize of a 2-bedroom apartment in Durban, or a luxury car, or 50,000 rands worth of appliances. SMS the keyword Plascon plus your name and town to 33728 to enter for our bonus prize of Plascon paint to the retail value of 10,000 rand. SMSs cost R1.50 and T's and C's apply.
Apply for your home loan with the bank awarded Best Home Loans Product in Africa. Make things happen. Nedbank.
Welcome back to Winner Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
Our guest judge, Buzwe Mabuza, started designing and decorating at the tender age of 17. Now he owns his own interior design company. This man lives and breathes interior design. Hope the contestants' designs can meet his standard.
When I told my parents that I wanted to get into interior design, they had no idea what I was talking about. Also, coming from where I come from, it was a completely foreign profession that one would get into. But I was fortunate that with the risk that I'd taken to drop out of tourism studies to pursue this career was quite a jump and a risk. But it paid off because I got a great opportunity with one of the best design companies in Africa at the time, towards where I got my in-service training and I got the best experience I could have asked for, and I've been at it since. I don't have a particular style per se, but I'm a great believer that your space is an extension of your personality. When you put together a space, there's ideas that you have, but the challenge comes in, how do you go about interpreting them, or how do you go about expressing them into that space? And that's where my niche sort of is. I help people design their dreams into their spaces. That's what drew me to interior design, because your space needs to resonate with who you are, because trends come and go, but you'll always be relevant.
So, what will Buzwe be looking out for when it comes to judging our contestants?
I'm expecting to be blown away. I'm expecting to see something well thought of, something well constructed. I expect to see good aesthetics, I expect to see great proportions and layout. In essence, I expect to see what an interior designer actually gets paid to do.
The contestants were given a 49th hour to tidy up and do some finishing touches. Let's hope it's enough to impress our judges. I love these moments. Hey guys.
Plascon's colour expert and result, Private Property CEO Simon Bray, and guest judge Buzwe Mabuza make up this week's judging panel. Will the dining rooms make them want to stay for dinner?
Hey, beautiful, eh?
Team Detail's presentation includes a soup in a bid to warm up the judges.
Well, judges, get comfortable. Here you go, Anne.
Ah, see, it's got my name.
Wow. My first impression was it had a great atmosphere. The fact that they used red wine in cashmere on the wall is fantastic because it's environmentally considerate paint, but more than that, red wine gives this wonderful energy to the room. So immediately you feel good when you walk into that room.
What I like as well is the position where they've used the color. It's a focal point as you walk into the space. That's the first area that you see. Also with the other color, how it all meets together in the corner there. I like the combination. There was a bit of risk taken, but I think it's paid off quite well. They they brought in some beautiful textures with the food, with the soup, with the water and the fruits in there. And I think that was quite a nice idea to bring in a bit of character and color into the space.
Least favorite thing about detail was the little fairy light installation they've got. Completely impractical. You're going to run around clicking little LEDs on. Very flimsy. Didn't like that at all. This whole environment, if you take away the plates, if you take away the table settings, you really are left with very little. It's not only about the details, surely. It's got to be about the mass. It's got to be about the fixtures.
I think in this situation, if you have to take away all of this,
yep,
actually got nothing in this room.
You know, a table and a few chairs.
Now let's see how Detail fare with their solo challenge centerpieces.
Of the two solo challenges, the one with the water and the floating candle spoke effort. You know, there was a bit of thinking that went into it, but in terms of impact, the log just works that much better.
A great idea with the trivia game and charades, but my favorite was definitely the log. That's striking, that's beautiful, it'll sit well on the table.
Will the judges be just as impressed by how Team Blueprint has used the same dining room table in their space?
I think the elements that they took into consideration with regards to the structural elements, with regards to the design elements, the decorative elements, texture, I really love their setting.
My favourite aspect has to be the pendant light fitting. I think it's so creative and amazing and unusual. I loved it.
Can't sit down. I walk in, there's 6 chairs, they're all cramped together, and there really isn't a space for someone as big as I am. I think if I'd done it, I would have done it a little bit differently. I mean, beautiful, different chairs that they've got. I think that's a really cool design detail, the fact that they haven't just gone with one chair throughout.
There was a lot of thinking from our part, which I felt went into this, you know, with regards to how the rooms interact and how the elements are all interacting. I really love this place.
I think a young yuppie couple would love this
Most
space.
definitely, right on the rooftop of Santa.
Yeah.
Blueprint did a great job this week. I think finally things are starting to click there. What I quite like is how they've incorporated the wood and the timber feel that they had in the living area. They've got those nice little planks on the wall, but they've left off the little curtain rail ends. I don't know, someone obviously in charge of buying got that wrong.
It's the little details that count, so let's hope Blueprint were more careful with their solo challenge.
The party hats was ridiculous. Little party candles, they were like those little diode things that you see there, a couple of mismatched glasses and some little hats on top. Honestly, it felt like a kid's party decoration.
That was absolutely unoriginal. I don't know one customer who would pay for that.
Favorite solo piece was the boards. I thought it added a great organic feel. It brought the outside into the room, had a bit of beach sand in there as well, so it felt like it fitted the environment.
I thought the wine holders were the most interesting. It was almost like a piece of art how it been put together. I also liked how the wine bottle had been cut and it was used to hold a candle. So that was my favorite.
Moving on to Team Bespoke. Now that they have repainted, is their room going to make a warmer impression on our judges?
I was where you weren't here last week, but they had a grey colour on the walls, which really didn't work very well. So I'm really loving the new paint colour. This green, I think, works very well.
Magic.
And I love how they've brought it onto the table and the introduction of a complementary red.
Favorite aspect was that they changed the colour of the wall and they brought it right through the room. It was much more pleasant feel when you walk in there. It definitely works a lot better than it worked last week.
Guys, the only thing I can really say about this setting here is, like, Schane. Like, I don't know if they were trying or there wasn't any effort at all, but it's just so bland. There's nothing going on.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. It's very, very pretty, but it's very, very safe, which is a pity considering the living space, which is really vibrant and they're trying to communicate something bold. I mean, my favorite part of this table are the artichokes, which isn't saying a lot.
My least favorite is it's probably too safe and too textbook, does definitely fall flat a little bit.
Look, the one thing for me that stood out about this setting here is the fact that they've carried through the theme. It's got a very coastal sort of feel. Colors are working very well. From a decorative point, they've done well. Though I think they could have also done more on the table as well in the setting here. Yeah.
I think they've spent all their budget on good basics and it's lacking the little finer touches that give it that personality.
But will our contestants' personalities get to shine bright in the solo challenges?
I love the tray with the candles and the lilies. I think it was quite elegant, it was quite opulent. I really liked the effect and the sizing of it.
I didn't like the ones with the guitars because I just felt it was a little bit kitsch.
Solo challenge was quite controversial, you know, a lot of discussion about which one was the best. I think the guitars and the little red flowers for me was the most original. It had punch, it had color, but I wasn't a fan of any of them really.
Now let's look at those rooms again, but from a budget perspective. Team Detail came in just under budget by a rand's difference. Their main expense was their table and chairs that cost 11,693 Rand, over half their entire spend, and their curtains and hardware set them back 2,526 Rand. While they saved by spending only 831 on decor lighting, it wasn't a favorite with the judges. As for Blueprint, they also came in under budget. In fact, they made such economical choices that their table, cutlery and crockery only cost a total of 7,355 Rand. Lastly, Team Bespoke were over budget by 726 Rand. Their table and custom fabric-covered chairs cost them 13,616 Rand. They also decided to devote 1,460 of their spend towards the repainting of their walls. Let's hope this move was a shrewd investment in saving them from elimination.
Stay tuned, because after this dining room deliberation, we'll have our winners and we'll be sending one contestant home.
When we return, someone makes a sad exit. Remember, you could win Plascon paint to the retail value of 10,000 Rand. SMS the keyword Plascon, your name and town to 33728. And also automatically be entered to stand a chance to win a 2-bedroom apartment in Durban, or a luxury car, or 50,000 Rands worth of appliances.
Make the things that really matter happen for you. Use the Nedbank Instant Bond Indicator to find out the home loan amount you could qualify for in 3 minutes flat. Go to nedbank.co.za/home loans. Make things happen. Nedbank.
Welcome back to Win a Home, the Design Edition on SABC3, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
I'm standing in the studio. I'm feeling quite nervous because it's elimination, but we will see what's going to happen.
Welcome back to the studio, contestants. You all seem a little tired. Did anyone have any sleep in the last 48 hours? Well, in just 2 days and 20,000 Rand, you all delivered masterful dining rooms. Well done. After the show, I'm expecting some dinner invitations from all of you. This week's solo challenge, you had to find or buy a centerpiece for your dining room table. The judges had to make their decision without knowing who created the pieces.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
The good news is, there will be no vote on Win a Home this week. But why? You won't vote for yourself, and you can't vote for the person who has immunity. So the winner of the individual challenge will be in the powerful position where they get to choose which teammate will be eliminated from Win a Home this week. So I hope you've made friends. The winners for the individual challenge are, from Team Detail.
It's just me and Travis, and the competition is hard. It's really hard now.
Congratulations, Jacqueline.
I'm shocked.
She won. She shouldn't have.
From Team Blueprint. Congratulations, Wanga.
Wanga outdid himself, and
I'm thinking that he might make a personal decision, not strategic. I'm stressed.
From Team Bespoke, congratulations, Nkita. Congratulations, guys. You are not only safe, but you carry the power of elimination. You get to choose which teammate will be going home this week.
I am so ecstatic, and the first thing comes to mind is like, immunity!
The team behind the winning dining room will not only be safe from elimination, but will also have an advantage in their next challenge. The worst performing team will lose a member. Team Detail, your table was beautifully laid and the space had a great atmosphere. But without your table decor, the judges felt the room would be bland.
And I don't know what the judges want. So it's really frustrating because I don't know my clients so well.
Team Blueprint, the judges were intrigued by the use of space in your room, and the light feature was a hit. But the chairs and the table were too small for myself and Simon. Guess I won't be coming to dinner anytime soon.
I'm feeling stressed knowing that I might go home.
Team Bespoke, your theme carried through nicely. Great improvement. But the judges felt you may have lost the boldness of your previous rooms.
This is the most doubtful I've ever been throughout the competition.
The winning room this week is?
Our room this week definitely stood a chance to win.
Feeling very tense. It's probably the tensest I've felt the whole show.
With their first win, congratulations, Blueprint.
Happy.
Nobody remembered the person who comes second, so it was a none of us. We had to win. It was a must win. It felt great.
Detail, should you be the worst performing team this week, Travis, you will be going home.
My head's on the chopping block now. I mean, anything can happen in this game. Don't know what the judges are looking for. We could come at the bottom. I'm stressing.
The worst performing team is Team Bespoke.
Oh dear. You know, I thought when you win, you're just safe. Not that you have an influence on your fellow teammates.
I've got a sigh of relief. I don't show it, but giving a fist pump inside.
Please go to the voting room.
Oh, that's the hot seat right there, being in Zimkita's position at that time.
And I have to choose between my teammates. I don't want immunity anymore, but I want to stay in the competition. Okay, guys, we've all become friends now, been working well together. We've come really close, which is, wow, this is really bleak, but this is the way it has to be. And okay, I'm sorry.
I'm hoping to just remind Zimkita of how well we do work together. We understand each other. Our design ideas are similar, but not the same, but they're complementary. And I just want her to remember that as she makes a decision. I think that we have worked well as a team. I think you and I have worked well together. I think we have a natural synergy when we work. We both do everything. We get down when it's time to carry things, to clean things, or whether it's time to fluff pillows or pick out colors. So I think that you and I work well together, and I am proud of all the rooms that we've done as a group, the three of us, even when Skander was here, so.
I don't want to put pressure on you. I know we came so far and we are all friends, and yeah, but whatever will be. And yeah, I know it's in God's hands, so yeah. I didn't want to put any pressure on Zimkita because it's a very difficult decision. And yeah, so I felt sorry for her, but yeah, at the end, what will happen will happen.
I feel sick, and suddenly I realized that the power for me to stay is not in my hands, and actually I could be going home and I'm nowhere near ready to go home.
I can't explain to you what it feels like walking to that camera to vote. It makes me sad because I think our group is really awesome and we all have learned a great deal from each other. And as much as you won't believe, I've learned things from you as well. So I'm really gonna miss you, and I'm sorry that I had to choose, but it's also for the game.
Team Bespoke, Zimkita has decided. The person leaving us today kills me to say, Lala, you have been eliminated. Goodbye.
It's such a tricky situation to be in, because on the one hand, you're happy to stay, but on the other hand, our group we did have a great connection. We did work well together, especially the three of us. So it's quite terrible. It's sad that Lala's going. She adds a great energy to our group that now will be gone, and we'll have to pick ourselves up for a second week in a row. So it's actually really a hollow victory in a way.
I think the viewers, they didn't get a chance to actually get to know me better, and I couldn't prove to them what I still can do. So yeah, it's over now.
It may be the end of the road for La Rochelle, but one of these contestants will win the 100,000 Rand prize as the best designer. And you as the viewer can win big too. Simply vote online for your favorite dining room at winnerhome.tv and you'll be entered into our grand prize draw where you could win a 2-bedroom home at Ilada Views in Durban, or the all-new Mercedes-Benz GLC, or 50,000 Rands worth of LG products. Competition closes the 25th of October, so enter now. This week's bonus prize is Plascon paint to the retail value of 10,000 Rand to transform your living space. To enter, SMS the keyword Plascon plus your name and town to 33728. That's 33728. SMSs are charged at R1.50. Entries close at midnight on Monday the 28th of September, and T's and C's can be found on winnerhome.tv. Remember, each SMS also automatically puts you in line to win the grand prize, so even more reason to enter. Last week's winner of our SMS prize is Sharifa Daniels from Cape Town, who wins an LG G4 smartphone. Congratulations, Sharifa!
From 14 contestants to just 7, we're halfway towards finding our winning designer, and you can also be a winner. Join us again next week on Winner Home on Friday at 7:30 or catch the repeat on Saturday at 4:30. Until then, good night. Have a look at that view.
Another feel-good production.
Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on private property.